Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Timberborn, where we've made some good progress. I'm pretty excited about where we're at. We finally got all of our tubeways in. The tubeways make some transit between our different districts a little bit quicker. The beavers are taking full advantage of it, and it gives them a little pop into a little hangout place. You know, they love it. At least I think they love it. Their happiness is a little higher now. So that's good. It's about time for us to start thinking about maybe running some tubes this way. Just haven't figured out how I necessarily want to do that. So that might be something we work on today at some point. Get that all rectified. Get that rocking and rolling. I want to see if I can have... Well, if we do this... If we do this, do we really need districts anymore? Is it necessary to have districts since we're expediting the travel time, right? We're moving it, I think it was 4 times speed with one of these tubeways. So we're making it all the way across to the other side of the world relatively quickly, right? So maybe that's not necessary. Maybe what we can do is wrap this underneath here and around this backside and across and into this area, and we can toss in an additional entryway, or we could drop it down and run it through here and up and through here and then all the way over here. Maybe that's something we want to do, but whichever route we want to pursue, we're going to need a lot of lumber and a lot of planks and a lot of iron metal, or we're going to need a lot of metal. So that's where this comes into play. We've got the efficient mine here that needs some love and attention because we've only got 90 pieces of scrap metal and only 136 pieces of metal blocks. We're going to need to actually get some beavers in there. Now, we finally caught up, for the most part, with our water demand. We're finally in the 4.1 thousand. We're halfway full. We've got more than enough to meet the demand for our current beaver population. So that's good. Still kind of juggling some things here and there, and this hasn't been touched yet. But we are working on it. That's where we want to put the rest of our housing, and we can actually start tacking in some of our additional breeding pods up here to help facilitate that movement from down here, in addition to what's going on down here, to putting our housing up here as well, which would be nice and helpful since we'll have access to that from here, and then we can get things moving to the other side. But that all requires time, effort, and beavers. So I'm thinking we start expanding our beaver population just a tad bit, and we maybe finish up at least one portion of this. And I think we might be able to take these stairs out and just let them use the tubeway station instead of using the stairway, so we can actually cover this up or something. I think we can fit one more set of housing right here, and that might be the best option for us. Now, I think I looked at this before, so if we delete that, what are we looking like? It's, I don't know how this is supposed to work, honestly. Do we have any other connecting points? So it's yellow here, so it's yellow going in, right? And then it's yellow-ish coming out this backside. So maybe just have this pathway come in and up here or something. I don't know. Maybe we can have it wrap around up top right here. Maybe that's the best option for us. So if they want to come up this way instead of taking or using the stairs, or they can use the tubeways. If they want to use the stairs, they can. Maybe that's what we do. So let's reconnect that, and let's get our stairway back up here so we can get them back to work, and so we can actually build this. I would like to get that built sooner rather than later, just because that is a huge portion of housing that will be available to us. Yeah, all right. Let's get them prioritized on this, and then we can probably tear this out, honestly, because there's that plan right there seems not the best. So we're going to go ahead and rip that out. Don't think that they've done anything to that, so we can do that right there. I probably didn't need to do that, but that's fine. We can go ahead and just reapply here and then go all the way across like so. And then we can put our housing in on top of that. And we're going to do the large barracks. We're going to have that in here. That's going to be where our next pathway inbound goes. And that goes right there. We're going to have to move one of those barrels out of the way, but that's fine. We can definitely accommodate that. And we can rip that out. All right. So that puts us at 12 more barracks. I think, yeah, mathing in public. Easy. I can do it. All right. And let's go ahead. That's going to require a lot of metal. I want to do at least that. I think that might be the best course of action. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if this actually saved us any space or anything, but I feel like it makes me feel better, okay? So we're going to go with that. They are fixing this mess, so that is pretty nice. And of course, we're going to start blasting all of this out here soon. So that'll give us some more real estate to do all the rest of our working jobs there. So it'll be very nice. We do have lots of water stored up back here, so that's going to be very beneficial for our entire system. We can keep this nice and full for a very, very long period of time, which will make our beavers all the more happier. That being said, let's go ahead and increase our population just a little bit. We'll give this a max priority because I do want to get more beavers moving in. And let's see what else we can do back here. Now, another thing that I do want to think about doing. One, I want to see how this is coming. That's already in, so they should be able to come over here and start putting all of that in. I think that since this was placed a long time ago and has the higher priority, obviously this is going to take the least amount of priority, and apparently they can't even, well, yeah, they can reach that. They just need to do the thing. All right, let's give them the path over right there, and then path, and then that connected there, education connection. Nice. This should not take too long because, again, they've got all the material readily available. Whether or not they, you know, do the smart thing is entirely dependent on beavers doing smart things. And I have, well, seen them do not smart things before. But that's different discussion. We're not going to actually start berating our beavers for being ridiculous at times, all right? I will, however, berate myself for having beavers doing nothing with a... with our bad water source here. That's just off into La La Land. Cool. That saves us 2 beavers to go out and continue hauling stuff. That puts us at 26 haulers in total, which would be quite the boon. We do have this little overhang right here, and we can take advantage of that by tossing in a nice little decoration or something. Let's see here. Beaver statue's expensive. Clock is not that expensive. Let's see here. So do that right there. Let's do this clock right here. And when we get this in, we can put the other clock right there. Let's finish that up so I can actually tear out this other staircase here. And then we can put in that last portion there. That'll be pretty Gucci. I would like to see it. I don't know why that is there. Wait, is there a reason why that was there? That was there for a different reason, but that's fine. Nice. Okay, they are almost done with all that. We do need to get over here and get this on pause sooner rather than later. Just want to get them into housing, and I want to get that major metal project out of the way, because it's been staring at me for the past 10 hours and I'm tired of staring at it, or I should say past 5 hours. But that's fine. That's fine. Everything's okay. All right. We are out of bad water. That's not good. How do we run out of bad water? Are you guys just dumping it somewhere? Is that what's happening here? It's like, I don't think we have much in the way of... Anyway, whatever. Whatever. You guys keep doing ridiculous things there. That's fine. I'll allow it. Clock is going to be actually pretty good for these guys. They did get that in, so we can tear this out now. We could probably go ahead and tear that out right here, and tear this out right here, and tear that out right there. Give us some material back. Get that in right there. Go ahead and hit this decoration thing right there and put in our clock facing that way, and then our beavers will be that much happier. So connect that up. Go ahead and have them empty that out, and we can start putting some of our beavers to have a nice place up here. You know, it'd be great. It'd be huge. Already emptied it. Now we can delete it, and then we can put in our pathway right here. There we go. Now, they are moving a heck of a lot faster now that they're actually just using the two-way station. You can see them moving in and out. All of our haulers are actually taking full advantage of that. Now, if I were to unpause this and pull this down to 5 or 6, let's do 6. There we go. That should be relatively quickly. Scrap metal, scrap efficient. Do we have? We've got some explosives we could get in there. That should help out a little bit. We are down to our last 77 pieces of metal. This is all... Go ahead and drop this just a tad bit. Don't think we need all of that completed. We can give that a bonus. That now puts us at a much nicer spot as far as our beaver population and or housing is concerned. So that's really good. Now I'm trying to see where we can kind of snake our way around. If we want to, like I said before, cut in and across this way, which might be the best option. Or we can cut across from up here and go all the way over. Or we could go down and through. Actually, that might not be an option available to us. We can go around this side, though. No, we're going to have a lot of industry right there. I don't think that's going to be an answer for us. So let's start from this side, shall we? Maybe we do... Do we want to bury it? That's the real question here. I don't know if I care to bury it. And I want to put it into a position where it's readily accessible and it's much simpler for them to do the things. So let's go ahead. We're going to place this right here. I think that's not a terrible spot. So that can go right there. Maybe that does need to go higher. I want to actually do something not that. So let's go ahead and look at this. We are coming in across right here. And that means that we need to come across right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that goes right there, and that should be easy, like so, right? Flip that there, and then we do... Let's actually drop that by 1 and do something like this. So let's go there. Here. There, and there. Save us a little bit of material. Not much, but it is something. And that puts us running right into that. About right here. Okay, I think that's a double right there. Nope, give that back. Give that back. Boom, that's connected. And then I don't believe that we can do... We can just go straight down. So that doesn't need to be anything ridiculous. So that's where we're going to put our tubeway actually. So we're going to flip that in right there. That's simple. And then we need to go across the other side doing basically the same thing. Now, if we do this, then we should be able to meet across at the edge of this mountain right there, and then we can put all of our tubeways along the edge of the mountain. It should not be a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should go something like that. And we do a 2. No, we want a 1 there. That's where we want to do something like that. No, I need a 1 there. There we go. And then that goes like this. And then we do something like this. And then like this. And then I need to somehow get that. Apparently there's one mangrove that is in the way. I need them to get in here and rip that out. Let's have them rip all 3 of those out. Probably do the same over here. How much? These are all quite a ways away from actually reaching maturity, but they're also quite a ways away from actually being able to be planted. So let's go ahead and cancel that. Cancel that destruction, and then we'll replant this right there. And then I don't know how we're going to do that. I do need to get them up on top of this somehow, and here do the same thing. Now they do have access to this side. Go and open this up so we can get some water in here. My bad, guys. My bad. Let's call that 1.8 for both sides. There we go. That should fill everything in. Water's doing pretty good. 6.5k, which is fantastic. You have nothing to do within range. You finally... That took you 15 years, Yuki. What would you say you've been doing for the past 15 years? Jeez Louise. Alright, let's go ahead and put this levee in. Because that is why I had her working there in the first place. That's 3 high there, so that'll be good. Alright. Now, there should still be a fair amount of water back here for us to dump into the rest of the system. So we can pull this back up to 2.95 and probably open this up down here all the way, and that should fill into back here. We might have a little overspillage, but that's fine. It's just going to go into here, and we might even open this up just a tad bit. Let some water into here since this is a little lower, which is fine. Unpause that and close that. All right, that is slowly working its way in. That should overcap here in a second, which is not an issue. How are we doing up here, guys? Where are our builders at right now? They are placing dynamite, so that's totally fine. That is all right with me. Let's go ahead and plus up the priority on that. Get that knocked out as soon as possible. Neat. 7,000. 6.9k. Nice. Of water. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Go ahead and get some semblance of a stair system to get on top of this so that we can get them to finish it. That's kind of what we need them to do. So that goes like that. That goes right there, like such as, and then we do stairs. Come on, give me the stairs button. That's what we need right here. Stairs all the way up, and they should be able to build both sides of that without any issue. They can reach that without any issue. They can't reach that in its entirety. They did finish tearing that out. I swear. Is that? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, and then... So if we did something like this... Not that one. Let's do this one right here. That should reach. It does. Brilliant. Then we can have this... how do we want to do that? Probably... just have it hug this. So that will be something like that. And a little something like this. And then down, hug around this backside. And then do the same type of thing here. Put maybe a 3 right there. Yeah, beautiful. And then we can have this hit right there. And right there, beautiful. That goes all the way around. That'll save us some material, at least a couple metal blocks. And then we can have it go up here and then this way. And have it connect into this question mark. Let's see if that connects. It does, and it does. Beautiful. That's what we wanted to see. This is what I wanted all along, is this just this massive tubeway system connecting all of the things, and this is beautiful. It's so beautiful. And it snaps too. It's so nice. Oh, I didn't give myself a spot to get in there. All right, let's explode that right there. Give them a set of stairs to get down to do that real quick. Let's give that a max priority so that can get accomplished. They should be able to reach that. If not, we can give them a little bit of stairs. Our little footpath to make sure that that gets accomplished. We've still got 11 days left, and we still have only 200 pieces of dynamite left, but that is done. That's filled in, so that's going to be great. And we could start cleaning up a little bit more of this area to have more power for when we have those bad tides and the like. So you guys aren't supposed to be in there right now. There's nothing for you to do. Absolutely zero for you to do right now. Go do something productive with your lives, please, and thank you. They got the stairs in. They still haven't gotten the explosives in. Let's check on water. Water's good. Food's good. We've got a little bit of mushrooms. Not so much in the way of fermented mushrooms. I think we're almost to the point where we can start tearing this out and moving some additional industry up here. That's going to require a lot of metal blocks though, so maybe not quite yet. But we are working on it. Maybe another smelter. We're burning through 2 every 2 hours. Yeah, we're producing more than that every 2 hours, right? Producing 9 every 3 hours. Yeah, we can afford another smelter in here. We just don't have the room for it necessarily. But we can get one in here somehow. Oh, we're in a bad spot with that. Let's get that fixed because we're out of... We have plenty of canola seeds, but we're out of soybeans. All right, that's fine. We can get that rectified. All right. We have bad water storage. That'll be quite helpful. I kind of want to protect the bad water storage, but I don't really have the means to do so other than just tearing it out and putting it on a platform, which is what I should have done in the first place. Maybe we tear that out and blast all this down to have even more storage. That might be the smartest maneuver. More water storage. Oop. Can't be having our water empty, guys. Come on now. There we go. There we go. All right. Lumber, good. Food, good. Water, good. Scrap, better. This, max priority. Can you guys come finish this? It's simple. It's not, I'm not asking for you guys to, like, do any rocket surgery. Just put the thing in the thing. All right, while they're doing whatever it is that they do, and while my computer's having a conniption fit, we're going to just go ahead and fill this in like so. And then realize that I went down one here when I should not have. It's fine. The biggest problem with everything that I have just done is that it's going to be heavily reliant on them getting access to this, right? Now, in theory, we should be fine. Just need them to actually prioritize stuff like this so they can get that done. And then I've got to give them a way up here, honestly. All right, that's in. Let's go ahead and hit that detonate button. Finish filling this line out, this tubeway line. Then I wonder if they could build the platforms from inside the tubes. Like, I need to build this platform right here. Can I build that platform from inside the tube? Probably. Maybe. They're gutsy enough. I wouldn't put it past them, honestly. They crazy. They beavers. The beavers, they're angry at times, too. You know, anything's possible. Anything's possible when you're part of a beaver team. At least that's what I tell myself. Feel better about myself at night. But that's different discussion, different story, different line of questioning for my sanity. And we're not going to attack that, okay? We're not going to touch that one, all right? You good? We're good? All right, never mind. I digress. A bit more water in here. Fill this bad Johnny up. Pull that back up. It's at 2.5. There we go. Now, let's see. How can we get them a little bit of help to get up there? I need maybe something like probably a waste of material to do that like that. Like a serious waste of material to do something like that. And it's not even going to work because I don't have a way to put stairs up to it anyway. So that's not going to be a feasible option. Let's see here. Well, we already are. There or that. Is that an option? No, I don't want to build that. That's not going to help them do anything anyway. You know what? Fine. That's only planks and logs. We can afford that. And then one set of stairs on top of that. Maybe we could do the same. I don't know. I have no idea. There you go. They can build that side. Maybe rip this out. Do the same type of situation. We've only put some with those in there. Let's go ahead and rebuild all of that. Let's do that, like such as, and this. I want, was that one of these? No, that was one of these, right? Oh, hold up. Let's do this that way. Let's grab that. Grab this again. Hit that button right there. We'll do 2 right here. Now I need 1 higher. Okay, maybe 2 higher. That's really not going to help anything, is it? That's not. I can't put this in here. I can't really do that there either. Yeah, that's not helpful in the least. Boom. I don't know. I'm at a loss. That button, this button, put this back on there. Then we can maybe reach from here. Nope. No, that's not helpful in the least. I don't know. Boom. I don't know why this is so complicated for me. This is unnecessarily complicated on so many levels. And it's really irking me that I can't mentally brain this out. Come on. There we go. And then I think you're Singleton right there. Yeah. All right. Cool. That is no longer necessary because they're not doing anything relevant to that. You do not need that to be there. Boom. There, that goes there. This goes here, and then boom. Done. That was way more brain thunkage, brain powerage than I really wanted to expend in that tiny little endeavor right there. But it's fine. We got it in. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. We have the infrastructure being built, so that's really nice. We've got planks moving over here. We've got scrap metal being produced. We've got, maybe we can bring some logs over here and actually help these guys out with these buildings. Especially this stuff, because that's a lot of logs. So haulers, get your hauling butts moving. Please and thank you. That would be appreciated. All right, that's going in brilliantly. It's just waiting on some metal blocks and some planks. Great. Things are moving. We're going to have all of those things doing the things. All right, water's low again. Drop that to 1.0, I guess. Now let's check out the rest of our reservoir. Ooh, it's empty. Oh, it's empty. We've got that left, huh? We've got 4 days left. I think that's more than enough. That will meet all of our demands. Sweet. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, we could do a district crossing. We could. We seriously could. That shouldn't be that big of an ask, honestly. District crossing goes on the opposite side of this, of the Tubeway station. We put a bunch of storage over here, and then it's just our haulers come out, dump all of it into the storage, and then yeah, the district crossing moves stuff this way and vice versa. That wouldn't be bad. I don't know if that'd make it would technically make their lives a little bit more efficient, since they're not having to traverse all the way back here to go do home stuff. But I'm not too concerned about that. Also, I need them to come clean this up. Please and thank you. That'd be great. Here. Just can you pick that up, please? Or do I need to have somebody come and destroy it? Can I actually let me see here. Delete rubble. That's not a delete rubble thing. Nope. Darn it. All right. That's mildly obnoxious. I should have noticed that that wasn't going to actually let me do the thing, because the thing in the thing was not doing the thing with the thing in the thing. Now, what are we waiting on? Just taking so much in the way of... They're waiting on logs. They've got all the metal blocks in. That's already done. That's waiting on logs and planks. And is it the same for all of this? Can they reach this? They should be able to. Yeah. Logs and planks and planks and logs. Okay, we'll let them continue doing whatever it is they do best. We're gonna drop the rest of this water in. Probably let that continue to fill out. Fire 7 of these guys to help with hauling, because they're not doing anything productive with their lives. And maybe think about, I don't know, turning or pausing you, because you finally picked up that one log that was in the way of me doing all of my fun things. Okay. Okay, you guys come clean all of this up. Let's give that just a little bump so I don't have to continue to stare at it. That is a max priority because I want that explosive knocked out. And then let's see here. That no longer needs to be there either. Do we fill this in or not fill it in? That is the question. I do know that we could fill this in with dirt, this entire line right here, and have our power go up like this in front of each of those, and then our buildings sit on top of all that. We could do that with dirt. We could do that with dams. Instead of running power all along everything. I don't dislike that idea. And it would make it a little nicer. Do we have the science. We don't have the power necessarily to get one of those moving. We definitely don't have the iron or the metal blocks to build one of these. But in time we could. We have the planks. We have the sparkly planks. We have the gears. Let's go ahead and see about where we could build one of these. Maybe... maybe like this. And then somehow snake power in there. Where do we have power moving right now? I wonder, can you build power lines on top of this? No. No, you cannot. Can you build paths on it? I can. So that's good to know. That's good to know. Let's see. Where can I run some power? Around backside and down, I guess. I don't really have the backside or the down access, but I can get there somehow. So let's do this right here. Call it that way. Or we could just... No, you can't really go in from the side. Alright, fine. Let's do this, actually. Let's go there. Let's go here. And then up. One. Yes. Then we do the triple. That's the end of our drought. That is brilliant. I love to see that. Let's get that in right there. And then we can just run power along right so. Then that can come along back here. And then we drop the power on this side. We go like that. And then we go like that. Connect this right here. There, 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 and there. We need bad water and fierce, please and thank you. And we can connect all that up. Since they can build up one, that should, in theory, not be any issue for them to build all of that in any order that they need. That'll get going. That'll give us something to work on up here. We do need to blast this out. So that means also blasting that out. So that means 2 here, 1 here, maybe 1 there. Fill this in. Like that. Then we can fill this in. Like this. Eventually. I like it. Boom. How is this coming along? It's coming along nicely. What are you waiting on? You're waiting on planks and metal blocks. Which should be... I don't know why we're... Can we finish this? I just want that done. Because the sooner that gets done, the sooner they can start working on the actual tubeways. Which means things get accomplished a little bit faster. You guys can work on that too, please. And that, and that. Maybe I need more builders. Since I'm giving them so much to build right now. Maybe that's not a bad idea. I kind of like that idea. Go ahead and toss in another builder's hut. This is temporary, so it can go down in a temporary position, like right here. Give that max, not workplace, max construction site. Go ahead and open this, because we're dry as a bone down there. Hopefully we didn't lose anything. We shouldn't have. Let's close this. And then let's pull this up to 2.95. Probably do the same back here so we don't run into an issue later. Now, this should not flood anymore because we blocked it off from doing so. Well, no, it will overflood here, actually. So I do need to get over here and finish that up. Which should not be that big of an ask, honestly. It's just a matter of getting somebody in here to work on all of that lumber over there. So give me that. Get that marked. And get that a high priority. We do have a body that should be able to get up there relatively quickly. And then we need to tear all these trees out. That side we can already program like that. Just toss in. We'll burn the extra 12 logs for that one, and boom. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. Sweet. That is in. It is 300% movement speed. And then now it's just a matter of watching them continue to do the things. Did I fill this out and didn't you guys get this built? You did. And we still have 3 beavers doing nothing with their hands? Oh, I love to see it. Oh, I am happy. I'm happy, happy, happy. I just need water going, actually. So we're going to pull some from our haulers and turn that back on while the rest of that fills in. We're at day 4 of a tempered cycle, though, so that's pretty nice. That means that we're going to have a relatively long tempered cycle. I love to see that. What I don't love seeing is that. That is not good. So let's go ahead and drop that to 2.3. Didn't I set these to open? So close above contamination. I do want this set to close above contamination, right? Just period dot so that we don't have any poop water that runs through here. I think that's the only 2 sets. Yeah, that's the only 2 sets we have in there. Sweet. And then even if we do have a bad tide. Okay, when we do have a bad tide, we should still be able to store enough water back in here. Allegedly. And since that first bad tide, we haven't had... Well, yeah, since that first bad tide, we haven't had any... I'm going to say it. We haven't had any major incidents with bad tide down here, and I'd like to keep it that way, okay? All right? Is that all right with you guys? I'd like to keep it that way. All right, we have 2.5 days left. This is already full, but I'm going to open this up just a little bit more, fill the rest of this in. That's probably got another quarter. There we go. That's probably going to overcap just a little bit. That's very full there. We can pause you so you can go and do hauling things. You can pause you and go and you fill that side in. And then... let's see. These guys are all pumping their logs. All this water is just going off the edge of the map, and it really irks me that I haven't come over here to collect all this, but that's for future me to figure out. And yeah. I'm not future me yet. Give me at least 6 to 9 more months, all right? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. How are we doing over here? They're out of gears and treated planks. But they've got treated planks and gears right here, so I don't know why they're out. I guess they burned through them all. I don't know. Explosives, they're doing pretty good on too. We'll actually get into a good spot with explosives this time around if we put in some additional deep water bad water pumps, which we should do because we're not doing that hot when it comes to that stuff. And we'll have plenty of opportunity with we do need to start moving industry up here so we can do that, but that means we don't need to put that down yet. I do want to do that under dirt. The industry is chugging along decently fine over here. Sure, it's going to take us a little bit longer to produce all of the stuff that we want to produce, but we're still meeting the demand, if relatively slowly. And on top of that, I kind of want to put all of this stuff on overhangs too, because I want overhangs on top of all this. That's a lot of real estate that we can't really play with unless we do overhangs. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out one day. And today is not that day. Alright, sweet. They haven't touched this yet. They are exclusively working on all of this, which I'm okay with. Go ahead and get them working on this. No reason not to. I'm unnecessarily doing this, knowing full well that they will do this in the order that I laid it all. And that will not be any of the order that I'm putting it in right now. But maybe if it's like this, then they can actually start tackling two birds with one stone. I do have 12 beavers running around, and they don't all need to be building the same thing at the same time, right? Theoretically. Alright, I do need to make sure that this is a little higher. Save a little bit of water there. I want to double check this. Okay, close above contamination 1. Close above contamination 1. Close below contamination 1. So all this water should start moving. And we should not have it flood anywhere. Should not have it flood anywhere. Should not have it flood anywhere. Stop it. Stop it. Good water. Good water. Okay. It's slowly settling down. It's not. It's spilling over. We're going to have some bad water in here. Just a little bit. That explains why we had some bad water down in here before. Okay. Now I know. This side open? I don't know. Now the poop water's moving. I think we've caught the majority of it. Let's go ahead and close this up with whatever we can. Catch whatever we can there. Then we should be good. 28-day bad tide. Jeez Louise. That is one heck of a bad tide. Okay, that should start closing now. Okay, maybe not. Turn on the auto feature. There we go. Turn on the auto feature. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah, I'm glad I looked at that. I'm glad I looked at that because it's been a while since we had a a bad tide. So it's a good thing that we paid attention to that. Oh no. Ah, boo. That's gonna be so much poop water. Or so much water we're losing right there. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, this needs to get rectified. We need to get in here and we need to finish this yesterday. Because that spillage there is no bueno. No bueno. Alright. I can't really dump that out because that's the best water I've got. I don't know how bad that water is. It doesn't look too bad. Maybe I should prep. Alright, let's prep for this. We've got... Maybe we put it close to this. Oh, this stuff does require power too. I forgot. That'll be good. Don't know if that all works there, but that should be fine. We'll get that in like that. Get that there, and then we can just run power from the backside of this. And then over. I think that'll be the simplest solution. Like there. Relatively close to the medium tanks. And we can go ahead and give that a priority bump. Honestly, give that a max priority bump. Is I foresee an issue with everything that we've just done. Which is not cool, Brusky. Not cool at all. We're out of metal blocks, too. Why are we out of metal blocks? Why are you running? Oh, that's why we're out of metal blocks. Oops. Okay, copy. I'm the reason why we're out of metal blocks. They started doing this. That's on me. Don't worry about it. All right. Now, does that mean we should probably do something ridiculous like this and put in another smelter back here? Because we can. Why not? It's gonna take forever to get everything put together anyway, so we might as well do something about it. Alright, let's go ahead and give that a max priority too. We've got the scrap metal, and we've got the planks, and we've got the gears. Might as well take advantage of the material while we have it available to us. This is going to be waiting on metal blocks anyway, so we might as well get this knocked out as soon as feasible as well. We've got to wait a day for the next... Well, they need to wake up and do things, all right? They're a little busy. Which means... Be a minute. Did I close this? I did close that. I don't foresee that being enough. We can check it. You know, we can do a little water investigation. We put in a little stream gauge. So put something in like... We can't reach in from there. Can reach in there, though. Yeah. There. You guys build that. Not really going to be the best. We'll check both sides. This side looks a little poopier than this side. It could just be, I don't know, the depth of the water. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm losing it. I'm going to go with maybe I'm losing it, which is totally likely. All right, you still good. You still good. Probably don't need you in there anymore for another 15 days or so until all that needs to be torn out. You guys still need some help over here, don't you? I'm going to pause you since you're full anyway. You're not really doing anything anyway. And let's see about busting this up. 1.8 hours. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. That is in. That means this goes right there. That is max priority. Got Epic Chill 690. Nice. Prepping stuff. Now we just need this one log straight power shaft to get finished. Just one little quick tappy tap with the little hammer, guys. That's all you need to do. There you go. There it goes. We're exceeding our power supply substantially, though, which kind of stinks. We need the metal. What can we pull back on? Maybe sparkly planks for a little bit. That's 250. That shouldn't be that big of a problem. I should have built that up there. There's no need for me to have built it down here. Other than the fact that the scrap metal's right here, but that's fine. That's fine. All right, 22 days left in this bad tide, and there's still poop water in here. Let's check this out. 0.3 contamination. Get this done. 0.3 is not bad. It really isn't that bad. We're tearing through our beavers left and right, though, with all of the work in the mine here. They are getting hurt so much. But scrap metal, we needs it. We need the metal. We needs it. We don't really need it. We desire it for reasons, right? We want it for all of the cool fancy things that we want to do, all with the cool fancy stuffs. Which means, I don't know. I feel like that's about all there is to it. All right, that has doubled our metal blocks production, which is going to be really good. Did they put this in? Well, of course they did, but they put it in there after all. Okay, whatever. Fine. Let's put it in a little bit deeper this time, shall we? Here you go. There. Built that one. Ridiculous. Redonkulous. There's a tide in the affairs of beavers, which taking at the flood leads on to fortune. Interesting. Interesting. All right. I don't want to dump that in, but I do. It's not really going to help out too much to dump that in. It's just going to fill this in. It's going to reach up to this height, and then it's going to start dumping out even more water. I'm willing to accept the risk of the slight contamination that we have in here to take care of the rest of our stuff. How are we out of fermented cassavas? I don't understand it. Okay, we don't have a need for that to be on anyway. Power-wise, we're meeting the demands there, so that's good. You two are slowly filling this in, so that is great to see. Go ahead and hit the supply button there, and then that is already an obtain button. Right, and maybe we should put in another storage tank there. I should probably not be building this massive tunnel stuff right now, but I kind of want to do it because, well, it's awesome. And it's awesome. That's all there is. You don't need any other reason to build it than it's awesome. Sure, it's going to take them probably another 6 to 9 years to finish the entire system because it's taking 2 hours per metal block. It's going to take, I don't know, a cajillion metal blocks. How many is that? I'd say that's probably in excess of 100 metal blocks there that we're going to have to go through. So it's going to take one every hour approximately. So 100 in-game hours. So what, 10 days? Maybe 15 days? Yeah, I'm going to go with 15. 10 days is rough. They are at really low productivity though. So it may not go even that fast, honestly. And of course, that's not incorporating the rest of the shenaniganry that they need to accomplish in order to get in to do all of that. And they're working on it, though. I can't complain too much, you know. The problem is they can only build it one piece at a time. So one beaver comes in, drops one piece, goes out. And then another one comes in, drops one piece, goes out. So maybe... I don't know if that would be any faster or not. We have the superstructure finalized. No, we don't even have the superstructure finalized. So you get in there, you finish that. That would be great. Do that for me. Okay, you guys still build this. 5% contamination, that's not bad. That is going to make a bit of a mess. But if we flush it all the way out and through and into this, then that won't cause any major problems or anything. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to open this all the way up. This should be able to accept all of that. Gonna have a little bit of poop water, guys. It's just a little bit of a mess. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be all right. Continue to flush it out. No, don't panic, guys. Don't panic. The good water's on the backside, okay? The good water's coming through. It'll clean it all out. Uh-oh. Oops. Well, I saw that coming. Yep, I saw that coming. All right, we've still got 18 days left. So, technically, this is not high enough contamination for them to be upset by it, right? Those guys just got a little bit of an extra dose. A little extra spicy dose. When it came through. All right. Well, they'll be fine. Really should be checking this to see if that's bad there or not. It's technically fine for the food. Then why is it bad for the beavers, you know? It's good for the food. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander, right? That's how that's supposed to work. I don't think that's exactly how it's supposed to work, but okay. One thing that we do need to focus on 100% is getting this done. I don't know why They haven't finished that yet. That was not a priority of anything else that was happening here, right? Like this was all medium high priority. This has been highest priority to build. Too far from the district. Duh. Because just because it's attached to a road does not mean it's part of the thing. All right. Cappy, I did the goober. That's on me. I don't need anybody coming at me in the comment section. Like, ah, you goober. You didn't put the thing on the thing, so it's entirely on you that none of the things are getting done because you're a goober. Sure. Yeah. You might be right. You don't have to make me, you don't have to hurt my feelings. Get that in there. That is going to consume a lot of power. I don't know why it consumes power if nobody's actively in it, right? Do I pause it? Why is... That's weird. Alright, whatever. When they get sick, we'll start throwing them into the med bay and be alright. They'll be okay. We've still got 16 days left. Hopefully this is diluted enough that none of these guys are continuing to get sick, because that's going to be a huge portion of our beaver population. Just completely eradicated. I'm not seeing numbers tick up, okay? So it should be okay. I think that's how that song goes now. Now it's stuck in your head, whatever that fake song is that I just made up. Enjoy it. Enjoy it for the rest of your life. Okay. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm on about. Okay, you guys can disregard everything I just said. It's normally for the better anyway, because I'm delirious. It's fine. The delirium is true. It's real. How come you guys built that one and that one, but not that one or that one? All right. Let's see here. Go ahead. And go ahead and rip this out. I don't care for this right now. We can build platforms to do everything that we need it to do anyway. And if we don't see it, it doesn't exist, right? So that should be fine. The problem is I can't build on top of that right there, can I? Can I? So if I wanted to do something like put in one of these engines, I can't put it on top of that anyway. So go ahead and rip this back end out. No need to be wasting material on that. There we go. Good. Rip out this road right here. And let's put in our next smelter right here and right here and right here. So that's 4 smelters. It should more than meet the demand. Okay. These require planks, which we don't have any planks. We can change this over to metal scrap. Now they'll get the metal scrap up here fast enough, so I'm not too concerned about that. Sweet. Go ahead and maybe empty this out. Maybe. I wish I could pick it up and move it, but alas, I cannot. Now they are coming in here and they are working. Can we actually see them in the tube? No. That's kind of sad. That's okay. They can build the platforms from underneath. Nice. Very, very nice. Sweet. So let's see. Cat Argent is over here doing Cat Argent things, which is glorious. And we can put in another position right here, get this max prioritized, and then we can start making the rest of our way downtown over here and fix all of this mess. That means putting in stairs right here, right here, and here. And that should be relative. Actually, I don't want that up there. I want a levee here. Then a levee there. And then we'll put stairs down on this side. And that means that we can put the path right here, there, here, and there. Then we can tear this out, which means putting in another lumberjack flag right there, which means tossing in one last path piece right there, and then marking all that for cutting. All of that for cutting. This is going to actually help feed this entire system over here, so that would be great. I might be able to toss in that right there, and if I get this path in tight enough, they might be able to reach it. Of course, they can't reach it now because I can't get there with this current path system, so it's fine. Get you some help with all of that. You two cat there. I need more storage for logs, apparently, I'm finding out. All right. Maybe I can just get the builders up here to start just ripping it out instead of just trying to save the lumber. Don't know if that's entirely necessary, though the builders are building this right now, which is actually a good use of their time. So I'm not going to stop them from doing that. The question is, did I put that one on top of the power? I did. That's good. Good, 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 good. Now, that staircase does not need to be there. And then we can put this on top of that. And then you need help. Actually, we'll change this to scrap metal and have that be a supply. And then we'll change this to metal blocks. And then that means you've got your fuel, which is your logs, and then the scrap should be coming in here shortly. And then that goes into here, and they can finish building the rest of the whole system, all of the shenaniganry that we have them doing. You have nothing to do within range because you have nothing to do. Now we can give this a priority, and they can come in and finish that. Actually, I don't want that there, because I can actually make this path now. Path, good. Okay, I can't path that way yet. Okay, so let's do a little cheese. There you go. ATQ, that's just one tree right there. I need you. Oh, we do have 5 beavers on well. All right, you guys can go in here. That's a bit more than the 3 I initially noted. Let's go ahead and dump the rest of this. Dilute it a little bit more. Let's open this up. Okay. Still a fair amount of poop water in there, but it should not be that bad. Should being the operative term there. So I have 12 days left in the bad tide, which should be okay. We might need to start turning these on, because this stuff is going to run out and dry out. That means turning you on, and you're already on. You're always on over here. How did I just pause like a gajillion places? How am I out of beavers again? All right. There's even more places. There we go. Oh, yeah, because I have contaminated beavers. Okay. I have 2 contaminated, so I don't need 5 of the, or 4 of those running. Just need the 2. I think that's the only power pole right now. I probably should have put them up here, honestly. But it's okay. I think one of them passed away, honestly. I think that's what happened there. That's a sad, sad thing. Our poor beavers. Our poor beavers. Right. Get up here. This is top priority. That is the #1 priority, guys. Now I have 3 beavers with nothing to do. All of my hauler posts are full. This is full. That's... Don't really care to get anybody working on that. You guys can come work on this, but there's not really much in the way of storage available for any of the foods or any of the lumber. That's fine. You have hungry and thirsty beavers, though. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I know that they're commuting a fair bit, but they shouldn't be this hungry and this thirsty. I don't know. I know not. Put that in there. That supply or obtain button. Great. Brilliant. Probably going to lose some of this stuff, which stinks. We've got 10 days left. That's not enough water in there to keep all of that green. This is not going to help anything, but we can do something like that. Maybe they can pump some out and keep going fast enough to keep everything dry or from dehydrating for the next 5 days. I doubt it, but we'll let them give a crack at it, you know? Since there is a bunch of water in this tank right here, maybe they can keep up with the demand. I don't know. We'll see. We'll let them try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, they tried, and that's all that matters. How are we doing metal block wise? It's moving a little bit faster. Let's go. So productivity still dog poopy for you guys, but that's all right. You are seeking out scrap, which should not be a problem for you since it's right there. Like, it's right there. I don't know why you feel like the need to run halfway across the world to acquire it. But, yeah. That's alright. I think we're going to have to call it there, guys. This one's gone on a little bit long. We got some stuff done. This is going in nicely. This is going to be really cool, having this wonderful tubeway across the top. That's going to look so awesome. Once we have that in, scrap metal production will go that much faster. Then we can start working on this. Once we have scrap metal going a little bit more steadily and more logs are readily available, which probably means I need to do another storage tower of power somewhere, probably up here, because this is where a lot of the building's going to occur. So we're going to have to do a storage tower of power with our logs, our planks, and our metal blocks up in this general vicinity so that they can start building that. I don't know if we want to build it just straight off and out and off the map, or if we want to actually wrap it around and take full advantage of all the potential power and potential energy that it has available for us. That being said, we do have plenty of other options to actually do any major power systems, like that bad water source, this bad water source times 2 up here, and then of course we've got this one over here. So if we want to build a major power system, we can, that can run perpetually, and that will take time and a lot of planks and a lot of metal blocks and a lot of things. But I think what we want to focus on, of course, is getting this finalized, because that means we get to save our beavers, save more water, so on and so forth. So we don't run into that situation that we just did, where there's poop water flowing over the side and causing a problem for everything that's over here. Don't know if I assigned a priority to that. I did. Okay. But I think we're doing all right. Sure, it doesn't look like we've made much progress, and we may have caused a little bit of a problem here, and everything seems to be going, and we got some contaminated beavers, our first contaminated beavers, after making the comment, oh, we've never had poop water in our system. Yeah, that's what I get for making that comment. Yeah, absolutely. That's on me. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day wherever you're in the world. Make sure you guys stay nice and safe. Stay nice and hydrated. Make sure your beaver's nice and hydrated as well, and stay thirsty, my friends. I'm out. See ya!